Well, some say if an artist can make it in Miami, they can make it anywhere, but as one of the premier art destinations in the world, standing out in the South Florida art scene can be tough. To help these emerging artists, ArtCenter South Florida has launched a new grant program so visual artists can get the funds they need to create their newest projects. And joining us as well with all the details in this is Dennis Scholl. He is President and CEO of ArtCenter South Florida. Thank you, Dennis, so much for joining us.
Great to be here.
So tell us about this money and why it's so important to these artists.
Well, this is going to be South Florida's Visual Arts Awards. We're asking artists in the community to let us know what project they've had in their mind for a long time, something they've always wanted to do, but could use a little support to get it done, a little rocket fuel for the project. And so the Ellies are a way of acknowledging the amazing nature of our visual arts community and helping them move those projects forward.
How does South Florida compare to other parts of the country as far as artists being able to get funds that they need to do these projects?
Funding for the visual arts is always challenged.
Sure.
There's no question. And so I think that South Florida has changed a lot in the last decade. The advent of Art Basel coming to Miami and shining a bright light on our community, the opening of the Perez Art Museum, which has turned out to be one of the great art museums of the last couple decades. The Bass Museum just renovated. So there's a lot of attention in Miami on the visual arts. We have two of the greatest high schools in America for the visual arts, both Dash and the New World School of the Arts.
The name, the Ellies, there's a little bit of history there that you wanted to share.
So the ArtCenter South Florida is one of the oldest cultural institutions in South Florida, and it was founded 34 years ago by a woman named Ellies Schneiderman. She was a potter, and she needed a place where artists could come and work. And she looked around Miami, and she found that the place that had the least amount of activity, the quietest place in Miami, was Lincoln Road, of all places, if you can believe it. And she went and rented storefront after storefront after storefront where artists could come and have studios and work. And so we have named the Ellies after our founder, Ellies Schneiderman, who's a very special lady.
Oh, that's an amazing story. Some people might not understand, the money isn't just going to benefit that specific artist. What would you say the benefit is to the community?
Well, we're at a tipping point right now in Miami. Our cultural community has suddenly given all of us in Miami a feeling of Miami being a cultural place. People are coming to Miami for cultural tourism. We're seeing a lot of activity in the cultural sector, but projects like this inspire our community. Projects like this make everybody feel a part of our community. Social offerings like arts and culture make Miami a place people want to be. So the cultural sector has played a huge role in how the rest of the world looks at Miami over the last decade in particular. I
was going to say, I assume you would say that you can't even calculate how important events like Art Basel are to this community.
Well, Michael Spring, who oversees the Department of Cultural Affairs at the county, did a study, and the numbers were in the billions of dollars as to the impact that culture has on our community. So we want to acknowledge the people that are at ground zero, at the grassroots of our community, and those are the visual artists who are going to their studios every day, making work, making projects, doing performance art, doing all kinds of things. And so these awards are a way of acknowledging that they're the ones who are really making this happen in our community.
How can the community help support these artists? Not everybody can afford to go out and necessarily buy an expensive piece of art, but how can they support?
Well, I think what's really important to us is that these awards get into every nook and cranny of our county. So I want to see ideas from Hialeah. I want to see ideas from Miami Gardens. I want to see ideas from Perrine. I want to see ideas from all over this county. So if you're watching today and you know a visual artist, please let them know about this. Please let them know that these awards, particularly these creator awards that we're going to be doing, are for everybody.
Who's eligible?
Well, there are 3 different sets of awards. We're going to give away 3 grants to art teachers. We're going to give 3 art teachers an award to do kind of a trip of a lifetime so that they can come back and talk to their classes about what they saw. So we're really excited about the Art Teacher Award. There's an award called the Michael Richard Award, which is going to be given to one eminent artist in our community, someone that's been around for a long time making great art. And finally, these Creator Awards are really where the juice is. This is where the excitement is, because anybody in our community can submit a visual art idea. And if we like it, we're going to find a way to help you make that idea happen.
You mean anyone?
Anyone.
Anyone.
Anyone in Dade County.
How much interest are you seeing right now in
Well,
this?
we announced yesterday, and as soon as I get out of here, I've got about 1,000 emails to return. So it's a really great moment for the community, very exciting, and something that we felt was really, really needed for our communities, to acknowledge those visual artists on the ground that are getting it done.
We know how important you've been in the art scene here in South Florida. What is your vision for how big these Ellie Awards become?
Well, I think this year will tell us a lot. I know that there's a lot of pent-up demand out there. And of course, the ArtCenter South Florida does lots of other things in addition to the Ellies. We've had a residency program for many years where we give artist studios. We have been doing a series of cultural curator lectures with our friends at Locust Projects called Talks. So we're all over the map in Miami when it comes to the visual arts. And we just want to make sure that the Ellies is a big part of that, and that the community gets to participate at all levels.
So somebody's hearing this saying, this is my chance. What's your message to them? How do they take advantage of this program?
Next week on the 18th, we'll open the application period for almost 5 weeks. Go to theellies.org. It's a very simple application. We won't allow you to tell us more than 300 words. We want to keep it simple. Tell us your name, give us your idea, maybe a CV, a picture or two if you want to, and that's it. And then we'll get a group of very distinguished jurors from across the country and in town to sit down and read, and we're going to announce in October, so stay tuned. I hope you'll let me come back and bring some winners.
Absolutely. We want to see what the winners, the wonderful work that they do. Dennis Scholl, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here today. We thank you for your time. And again, for more information on the Ellies, just check out the ellies.org page. We'll have more on the program and info on ArtCenter South Florida on our Facebook page at Your South FL.